It's beer time with Beer Man. Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight, today, wherever you're from in this beautiful world? All right, just getting up my scrollers. Okay, so it's just me right now. Hopefully, someone else will. Maybe Bumpy will show up. Brian, one of them. Miscellaneous, Chatio. Any of you guys want to come up? Come on up. But put the link in the back. So I got one beer that's actually got some really killer ass hops in it. So I'm kind of looking forward to riddling out this beer, getting some riddles going, getting some wordage. Looks like it's pretty good. I won't show it yet. I'll wait a little bit here and just kind of talk to you guys, whoever's here. Yeah. So cheers to everyone. Cheers to the chat. Cheers to Twitter and Facebook fans. Sorry I haven't been able to get on Twitter lately. I don't know why. So any Twitter fans that are listening, yeah. So let's figure that one out. All right, we got beer here. Hey,
I was trying to change it back to last beer, and then I guess I'm beer today.
Nice. All right.
I don't know why it's so dark. Every time it gets this time of day, the sun's behind me, and I have lights on here, but it's always so dark.
The backlight, yeah.
Switch spots real quick. I was like, shit, I'm gonna be late. Maybe.
Well, thanks for coming, man. That's cool.
No problem, man.
Awesome.
Maybe this is better. Put on my lap.
That looks hella better.
Yeah.
Hey, boom and cheers.
Cheers, man.
Oh yeah. Another Hop Happy Wednesday. We're going to keep doing this for a while, too, so I'm kind of liking these. I think I'll stick with the story for a while.
Hell yeah.
But hoppy beers are great, right?
For sure, yeah. Hell yeah. Although I need to buy some more because I think I only have like 3 or 4 IPAs. The rest are all sours in there.
Yeah. Are you? Do you usually have do you have all types of sours besides just the smoothies as well, or do you like mainly the smoothie ones, or?
I mean, they're mostly smoothie ones Drecker, and then some of the ones I won in those raffles are all smoothie sours for the most part.
Right. Oh, you won a raffle, dude?
Yeah, I won 3 so far.
Oh, you're the winner. I was trying to. Everyone's talking about some winner. I was like, what the hell? Who won?
The first one I won 8 cans of raw, same flavor. It's like some sort of blueberry whipped cream waffle or something like that.
Oh my god, that sounds freaking
And then
phenomenal.
the other one I just got last week. It had some Urban South ones, and then one from Baba, which is out of Texas, Urban South out of Texas. They had a Mortalis Brewing one, the Hydra series, and then 4 Scores, which is out of Gettysburg, that makes like super smoothie. And then I won one Sunday or Monday. Sunday. I think I won another raffle, which is mostly all raw, and then some other ones, I think. So
I'm gonna go to Vegas with you, man. It'd be just
right.
fun.
I was like, I need to stop playing. I'm gonna, But,
Boomin had a mango and habanero smoothie sour out of England. You're in Scotland, I believe. But yeah, it was just phenomenal looking. It sounded great.
Oh man, mango habanero.
Perfect match, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, cool. Let's go. We'll go ahead and just, if we cut this early, that's fine. If some others show up, cool. Awesome. Let's just do this.
Oh yeah.
I'll go ahead and bring you. I'll just bring you up on that. Yeah, that works.
That works. So I have a Drecker beer again. Underwater Allied Double IPA, Citra Mosaic, and Ella hops. I never heard of Ella hops.
Me neither.
I'm about to look that one up actually now. Sorry, I was rushed over to get on here and forgot to look up Ella hops. But
no, I can look it up right now.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. But yeah, most people know. Grab my But yeah, Citra Mosaic. I mean, most people we've kind of run over theirs before. You get the tropical notes on there. I think they're both dual hops. I think Citra and Mosaic are both dual hops.
Yeah.
Aromatic
Very
and
normal.
yeah. But yeah, because I was trying to find the ones that I had in the fridge, and I'm like, most of them all have the same type. It's like Citra Galaxy, Mosaic. Even
Right.
Big Secret's pretty common. Then I saw that this one had Ella, and I was like, oh, I never heard of Ella. So I was
It
like,
says it's a let's see, when used in low quantities, it displays a spicy floral character like star anise, or anise, whatever you call it. When used in greater quantities or in dry hopping, it holds its own with any robust malt and conveys a decided tropical and grapefruit flavor. So that sounds like it would work well at the other
with a Citra Mosaic. Yeah.
variety.
What
Yeah.
is this? 8 something?
Oh, nice. Cheers, Chatio.
Does not say. Just says double IPA. I'm assuming it's probably about 8%. Most of their double IPAs are about 8%. So let's just crack it on up. Oh yeah, you get that Mosaic right off the bat. That Citra. Getting a little spiciness. But see what we pull out. Nice looking color to it.
Yeah, it does. Jeez, oh my god, that looks good.
No can on date.
What was that one again? I want to see if I find that.
Underwater Ally.
I'm gonna see if he has that. Cool.
Yeah,
That's a cool freaking art.
right. Yeah, Drecker always kills it with their art cans, like their
Yeah.
artwork. It's crazy. Just like Great Notions, another one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, nice. Typical hazy New England type IPA. With a nice 2-finger head, nice bubbles up top too.
Yeah.
Get those tropical notes. I'm picking up a little bit of like coconut. I guess I'm picking up a little bit of that spice they're talking about. Definitely some tangerine, maybe some orange in there. Yeah, I'm picking up coconut. Like,
that's nice.
Yeah, usually Sabro is the culprit for that. I think for the coconut type. I think it's Sabro.
Sabro, yeah.
Yeah, Sabro. So yeah, let's dig into this guy and see if I can taste those Ella hops. So cheers, beer man. Thanks for having me, man.
Cheers, man. Thanks for being here. Oh yeah, that is coconut, Sabro.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot of floral in this. The nose kind of had the tropical notes, but when I'm drinking on it, it's more floral and a little more earthy. But I'm still kind of picking up that coconut on the back end. There is a little bit of spice. Yeah, very floral. Nice medium mouthfeel to this one. It's not thin by any means. Very creamy-esque, but with a little bit. It's creamy, but yet it has some earthy tones and a little bit of spiciness mixed in with some like tropical notes on the back end. But it seems like it's very Ella forward. I mean, you're picking up those Mosaic and Citra. There's a little bit of bitterness on it, but it's pretty sweet. It's got a very sweet taste to it.
Like a hot burn or anything, or
not too much hot burn. Maybe a little bit on the back end, but like I said, you're definitely picking up those floral notes, and it's very, very earthy. It's got a very earthy note to it.
Oh, I like the sounds of this.
It's like like I said, it's like a mixture of, the typical tropical New England style, but mixed in with a little bit of earthiness and floralness and all that kind of stuff. But it's good. Like I said, it's pretty sweet. It's not super hoppy. It might throw some people off with the some people don't really like earthy beers.
Right.
I enjoy them every once in a while. It's not like I seek them out or anything, but sometimes, some of these hops you don't know what they really are. And then you're like, oh, you kind of pick and choose what kind of hops you like. And like for me, I'm a big Vic Secret person.
Yeah.
Brute One's another good one, and then obviously between Galaxy and Mosaic, obviously Citra, but they have now, like I think you were explaining the other day about the Citra cryos and all that stuff, and Mosaic cryos and
Right.
Galaxy cryos, and they got all kinds of crazy stuff. But this one's good. Like I said, nice earthiness to it, a little bit of that hoppiness to it, very floral, sweet, great mouthfeel on it.
Yum.
Yeah, Drecker always knocks it out of the park. Never really
Yeah.
had a bad beer from them.
Their hazies are good too, man.
Mhm.
Like I've become kind of fond of them. I'm starting. I don't have enough hazies to really say yay or nay. I'm usually always getting West Coast IPAs out here. The
Really?
clearer, more
Huh.
pineier, yeah, just the more bittered up hoppy beers.
Mhm.
You get the hazies. They're big here. Don't get me wrong. They're popular, but they're just I don't drink them enough. I guess I try to go into all varieties of beer when I do tastings and stuff. So I'm
Yeah.
constantly my go-tos are always West Coast. So for some reason, it's all I can find here. They're so big here, just like
Huh.
hazies are big on the East.
Yeah, I had to step back from hazies for a little bit because it was just my palate was so wrecked. Because that's if that's all you drink, then it's just like every beer tastes the same after a while. It's like, oh, okay, this
Yeah.
has Citra and this hop and this hop, and it's like this beer tastes like the beer I had last week from the same brewery. You know
Same,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? With a different name.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. And then if when we get into yeast too, that'll be interesting because it seems like a lot of the breweries will put their own house yeast in, so you can taste the same taste. Like Sierra Nevada, a lot of their beers taste the same. They have that piney, yeasty kind of thing, unless they make a hazy, but you're still getting like piney hops in there. It's I don't know. It's just the yeast is awesome though.
Yeah, that's cool because I mean, a lot of these breweries you don't even know what. I mean, they'll tell you the hops, but they don't tell you like the malts or a yeast or anything. Like Drecker, they put all that stuff right on their can, so it's nice to see like,
Yeah.
oh, it has this type of malt, this type of yeast, well,
Love that.
these hops, that kind of thing. So
Same with
because you
these
don't
guys
even
right here.
yeah, because you don't get that from most of these crap breweries. It's like you go on Untapped and it's like this has Citra, Galaxy, and Mosaic, and that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Seems
So
like that's the commons.
yeah, they don't want to give too much information away or something. I don't know. Who knows?
Right.
But
Well, cool, man. I'll go ahead and bring me up. Thank you. I appreciate it, Josh.
thank you, sir.
Sweet, man. So, and I got one with Vic's Secret today. So,
Nice.
hey, we got thrash metal here. What's up, bro?
Hey, man.
Cheers, man.
Flew in and are my arms tired?
Oh, man. Just leave your can on the, try and figure out how to pour it from the table. From your fingertips.
Use your mouth and just kind of.
You guys look lonely, so I grabbed another Miller High Life.
That's fine. Hey, I want to know what hops are in Miller, so that's cool.
Right.
I'll see if I can look it up here.
Nice.
I was busy seeing the new pony, so yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
I'm a little hoarse.
Oh, hey, Cruiser, cheers, man.
Yeah,
cheers,
buddy.
All right, so I'm gonna get into this one. We got I pulled my notes up this time. I don't want to stutter. Matchless Brewing out of Tumwater, Washington. I'm not exactly sure where that is, to be honest. It's called the Hopalicious Hazy IPA. Kind of like
cool.
yeah,
cool
like a bubble gummy and stuff. 6.2% ABV. They don't have the IBUs listed anywhere, not even on their own website. So I'm assuming it's a hazy. It's probably not going to be super bitter. So maybe a lot of the aromatics and the flavor hops are going to be present. Canned 4/5/21. So it's exactly a month old. And happy Mardi Gras to everyone out there partying. So let's do this. I forgot to say, so it has Idaho 7, and I'll just go over that real quick. Tropical fruit, piney, resinous, stone fruit. I'll Also has high enough alpha acids for good bittering. It's perfect for late additions, they say. Citra is another one we all know, but I'll say it again. Citrus, grapefruit, lime, tropical fruits, harsh bitterness, 10 to 15%. It is a bittering and aroma hop. Vic's Secret, tropical fruit, pine, and herbs. So an herbal one here. Alphas are 14 to 17%. It is a bittering and aroma hop. And Topaz is another one that I haven't seen in a while. Light tropical fruit flavors of lychee or lychee, however anyone says it. Clove-like spice and resinous grassy tones when dry hopped. That's an alpha of 13.7 to 17.7, and purpose is to use in bittering and aroma. So, I mean, this is with that lychee being, or lychee, I always said lychee. It's going to give that like strawberry rose kind of feel. That's nice. I like that. And then the cloviness from the, what's this one? Topaz. God, that one sounds good. And then the pine, of course, the herbal, herbaceous, and the piney resinous stone fruit. So, yeah, let's look for that. Damn.
Talk about a mixture. There's a lot of hops in that beer.
Yeah.
Jeez.
For a 6.2, fuck.
Yeah, exactly. You think that's a double right there.
Yeah.
Or a quadruple, quintuple dry hop.
Right. It's something to get it all jazzed up. It's got a nice head, though. Nice memory foam. Damn. That is definitely hazy. Nice golden color straw. Little dirty straw, let's say. Finger head it poured. Nice creamy head, though. Very creamy, a little rocky on the top. And the nose. Oh, yeah, you get that herbal earthy. It's real nice. As Josh was explaining, it's such a nice mix to put together with tropicals, and that piney really comes through with the earthy well, especially in the aromatics and the flavorings. It really is so, I don't know. I like hop burn. I like a lot of that back end hoppiness, the lupulin, and you get that strong in the nose on this. Little peach, you get a little lychee. Yeah, the pine needles, that nice resin touch. I'm getting the lychee, this like a strawberry rose thing. It's berryish, a tropical. Did I sneeze? This sniff. No. It's hard to pinpoint. There's so many things. It's very herbal, herbaceous kind of thing, but it's got that tropical edge in there with that the berry really pulls through with it. I'm trying to figure out the tropical fruit in this though. I can't. A little grapefruit, a little orange. Okay, we'll be looking at it. White head again. Nice lacing starting up already. Just a real pretty beer. All around it has a nice cloudiness to it, nice hazy feel to it. Nice medium rising bubble. It's got some drifties in there. Let's drink this. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
It's soft, smooth mouthfeel. Very soft and smooth. Very creamy. The body for a 6.2 is actually feeling a little more on the medium side. It's sweet. In the middle of the tongue, you're getting the sweetness up on the palate, and the tongue, you're getting sweetness. But it's kind of like a watered down sweetness, but you can taste it. It's watery. It's a little more watery than what I'm used to as I drink 7s or more, 6.5 or more. Just feels a little lighter, a little more crushable, but something I can get used to real quick. The berry, the tropical, the pine is in the back, but it's very, very light.
Good.
Very light.
Enjoy it. Nice.
Yeah, very light, very well balanced with all the other stuff. I am really digging this. Wow. Hopalicious for sure. It's got everything's kind of just intertwined. That sounded like Canadian, dude. Intertwined. No, it's actually pineapple and orange. It tastes like Trix cereal.
Interesting.
Wow.
Kind of. Like that breadiness, that cereal grainy, like you're getting the grainy kind of thing with the fruits are just nice. It's got, I was going to show it has a little tornado. So it is it does have a tornado of events in this little mouth of mine. So big mouth of mine. Not big enough though. I didn't win the chug challenge. So oh well. That takes a big throat. Oh, I just spit everywhere. Yeah, very good though. Seems like it got everything. I'm gonna do just a real quick run through. Tropical fruit, yes. Piney, resinous stone fruit, yeah. The Idaho 7 really came through well on this. I didn't get a lot of lime or anything like that from the Citra. The tropical fruit, the tropical fruits, and the hard. This beer did something to my speech. The harsh bitterness I don't really get. It's a hazy. I'm not going to get that too much. Tropical fruit, pine, herbs. Yeah, just the Vic Secret really soared with that Idaho 7. And then the Citra and the Topaz kind of worked together also. The Topaz came through at that freaking lychee, man. That was nice. Very nice beer, man. Cool. I have great score for this. So,
is it sweet? Does it have a lot of sweetness to it?
It's sweet, but it's like lighter, like more watered down, more thirst quenching kind of tasting. Mm-hmm. Definitely a lawnmower-y kind of feel, like something you could totally sit back on and after a hot day and just totally drink. So thirst quenching.
So is it more hoppy than earthy, or kind of?
It's got both worlds, man. Yeah, it's like very balanced, like I was saying, just very balanced. Yeah, digging on this, man. Very digging on this.
Oh yeah,
cool. Yeah, look up if you can get. Can you get? Have you heard of them before? Now I sound like a Scottish.
I don't think so.
Leprechaun.
I've them before.
Have you heard of them before?
Have you heard of them?
What's the brewery again? Hopalicious. Hopalicious is the beer. I don't think
Matchless.
No, I don't think I've seen Matchless.
If you can find hey Blake, what's up? Vanessa Kitty, cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, if you can find them, look them up, man. It's good stuff. Both of you guys, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna bring Brian up and yeah, cool.
Yeah, I think I reviewed this last night or night before, one of the two. So I got a little bit more information. I was able to have a couple minutes to look some more stuff up. Miller High Life. It's a champagne of beers too, like Coors Banquet in a way. Yeah, really nice, tight head. I mean, it's effervescent. I mean, the CO2 in here is just blowing up. Little write up on it. So it's a favorite among bartenders, brewers, and beer lovers in general. Miller High Life was launched as Miller Brewing Company's flagship beer in 1903. Its crisp, easy drinking flavor is the epitome of the American lager category. Say that when you're drunk. True to its original recipe, it's brewed with proprietary blend of malted barley, Galena hops from the Pacific Northwest, and Miller yeast. So it looks like they have a proprietary blend, which probably has the way this tastes is kind of like got a Vienna type of malt in it. I mean, very, very light, like maltodextrin, probably two-row pale, maybe a little. If you could get it any lighter than that, that's probably what they could have gone for. I think they're going for very, very bright on the malt side. On the hop side, the Galena hops, I know they're from Idaho. This thing is a 4.6, 7 IBUs, 141 calories, and the Galena is an aroma hop that is typically used in only late boil additions, including dry hopping. Aroma descriptors of the Galena hop include sweet fruits, pear, pineapple, black currant, grapefruit, lime, gooseberry, and spice wood. One thing I do get out of this is the spice wood. And you get the sweet fruits in here. Now, if they put this in any time of the boil, it's going to be so late, it's late. I mean, I think they do a lot more dry hop when it comes to these types of beers because they're adjunct beers. And I think they don't say they are, but I bet they do have some adjuncts in it. But the hops themselves, the Galena hops, developed in Idaho, and released in 1978. Galena is a high alpha variety offering clean, balanced bittering properties, a pleasant citrusy sweet aroma, moderate tolerance to disease, and excellent storage stability. So I bet you they dry hop the shit out of this because it's what they do to keep not only the beer fresh, but it's a natural preservative in the beer itself. So with a high alpha acid, you have those acids in there that'll fight off any type of infection that could occur if it got in there, especially in their bright tanks, because usually when they make these beers, they're condensed versions of what they are, and after everything's ready, then when they go to bottle and can and keg, they send these down the line. They send the beer down the line, the condensed beer, and it mixes with the already CO2'd water, and they mix and go into the area. So it's like, I mean, they're blasting out beer left and right, all the time.
Oh.
So they have to simplify it as much as they can. They have to have a very short fermenting period and probably a dry hop period as well. I bet you these beers are probably, when they hit the shelves after the fermentation, I bet you they're 5 days. I mean, I bet you it's that quick.
Wow, fresh
things.
Just,
So, but the thing is being able to do that consistently and not have a green taste to your beer.
Right.
So I think introducing the CO2 with the condensed version of the beer itself really lends to a very clean, fresh beer. It's filtered beyond belief, I'll bet,
Right.
when it comes through that stuff, when they send that from the bright tanks down the line. But yeah, the Galena hops.
just single hopped with Galena.
Yeah. So, and you can smell some of the malt character in here as well. I mean, it's like probably a Crystal 10, maybe a 20 in here, if that. I don't think it's even that. I mean, my IPAs are Crystal 20s, and they're a bit darker than this. So a Levibond of maybe 10 at the most in this thing. So
Wow.
as you can see, like last night, really nice head starts to develop. Very nice beer. Cheers.
Pretty beer, man. Yeah.
Cheers.
I'm sorry, I'm writing Gerald. Cheers, Gerald. Yeah, that real quick while you're up. So as far as like adjuncts, what and my main question was pasteurization. Do they pasteurize these?
They don't need to because of the hops.
Gotcha.
Well, when they boil it too, it's already going to be pasteurized anyway.
True. Okay.
Yeah. As long as you get it above, what is it, 160 or something like that?
Right. Just to kill off.
Yeah, it
all
just
the
kills
stuff,
off
yeah.
all the boogers in there. So
Right.
when they do the boil, when they're doing the actual boil of the wort, that's at boiling temperature. So everything after that, when it cools off, has to be sanitary. So
Right.
And pasteurization's been done. When they introduce the hops, you got a second level of security on keeping it from getting infected. Number 3, the yeast that's being used, the Miller yeast that they use, that's your third step of you're forcing an infection before anything else can get in there.
Right.
So you got 3 layers of protection from having a batch go bad by an outside infection. You know what I mean?
Wow. That's crazy. And then the adjuncts are just like probably like sugar and corn or rice, stuff
Probably
like
corn,
that. Yeah.
sugar,
Right.
anything that's real easy fermentable. It's non-complex sugars. They're very simple sugars that are being thrown in there. It could be
Right.
table sugar. It could be corn sugar. It could be, booger sugar. I mean, who cares? I mean,
Sugar.
it'll
Yeah.
EBV up to where they need it, and it's consistent. They use it.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting, though. I like that beer. I like post prohibition beers. Pretty much. If you want to
they're
call them that. Yeah, they're fun.
They're nice.
So-
They're a good cleanse, especially when you're a home brewer too, and especially like when Josh and you guys are drinking those real thick IPAs and stuff like that, and these sour beers and stuff. This is a nice palate break from all of that for a little while, so that when you get back into it, you can enjoy those beers more. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was
great.
talking about earlier with beer, man. I was like, I had to step away from some of those hazies for a while because they all tasted the same after a while.
Yeah.
That's when I started getting to like pilsners and lagers and that kind of stuff, and just switching it up and going that way. I love me some pilsners and lagers.
You
but-
can
Yeah,
taste
nice and
you can
clean.
taste those beers more
Yeah.
too when you're used to IPAs, and you go to something else. You can totally taste the difference. So it pulls
Yeah.
out like more from that other style. So it's
You
really
find
that's what I found out.
These actually are, because when you drink if you don't drink homebrew or those real crafty beers that you drink, when you dive into one of these, or Hams or a Bud Light or Budweiser or whatever that adjunct lager is, usually you don't detect a lot of sweetness. But after drinking what you do, your mouth
Mhm.
is used to it, and you can taste the sweetness more from, I think, the malt characters more than anything in these types of beers. So,
Right.
malt or the rice or the adjunct itself. But in this one, like I said, you can smell the crystal in this like nobody's business. It's one thing I like about Miller High Life is it's got a heavy enough body to be able to do a lacing like this.
Mhm.
Or a general American adjunct lager. Usually, you won't get that from a lot of them. Usually, they'll be so thin that they ooze down the side of the glass. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, cool. All right, so let's go back up to Josh here, beer, and
What's up, beer?
What up?
just give your last thoughts and your number, and then shout your
If you
stuff
saw
or whatever.
what I was drinking, but it's another Drecker one, Underwater Ally, double IPA with Citra Mosaic and Ella hops. So I was looking at the Ella hops on the hop varietals page, and apparently it says formerly known as Stella is an Australian aroma variety. Its half sister is Galaxy. Progeny of Spalt and tetraploid female was developed in the state of Victoria in the early 2000s. By 2007, Ella was ready for releasing in brewing trials, and an immediate hit. The variety was fast-tracked into commercial production. But so what I was talking about earlier, so most people know I would say a majority of people know Citra Mosaic are pretty common in most standard IPAs nowadays, but I saw this one that had Ella, and I was like, Ella? I've never even heard of the Ella hop. Tropical fruits, grapefruit, star anise are what the characteristics known for the Ella hops. So this one is a mixture of, your typical kind of New England style IPA with the tropical notes. I was picking up orange and maybe some tangerine and stuff. I was picking up coconut, but it has like an earthiness to it and very floral, pretty sweet, not overly sweet. You're still getting that hoppiness from it. This is 8.2.
Wow.
Yeah. No, 8.1 percentage. No IBUs listed, of course, but so yeah, the mixture of those tropical notes and that earthiness, I think, plays well together, and it's medium body on this one, but it's a nice mixture between, like, I'm picking up a lot of coconut. I don't know if I guess I'm kind of picking up that star Anison in this a little bit, but like I said, very earthy, very floral. Maybe some tangerine peel. I tasted coconut on this one, even though it doesn't have what's that hop I was bringing up earlier that has coconut? Sabro. This does not have Sabro in it, but yeah, this one's good. I don't know if you get smashing back, but at 8.1%, but it's nice mouthfeel to it, great flavoring, great aromas to it. Score wise, I'm gonna give it a 97. I'd pick it up again. I only got
Very good.
the single can, but just to
That's
try
fine.
it out. But yeah, Drecker always makes great stuff, and this one's
Where did
no
they
exception.
come from?
Right?
That came from Mars, man. No,
Right.
that's
Yeah, it's got like a little looks like the
great
guy
stuff.
from Space Ghost, that praying mantis looking guy. I don't know if
Yeah,
you ever
that's
watched Space Ghost.
badass, dude. That's
But
a cool can art.
yeah, 97 for this one. Like I said, I'd pick it up again. Like I said, typical New England style IPA, 8.1%.
Nice.
And yeah, I like the mixture between those tropical and earthy and floral and a little bit of spiciness to it. Kind of all blends well together. ABV's very well hidden. I mean, if you're not used to drinking some of these higher ABV beers or, New England style type, you might be able to detect the alcohol and be like, oh, this is a little boozy. But to me, I don't really taste 8.1%. But
Yeah.
so Yeah. So cheers, beer man. Thanks for having me. Cheers, Thrash.
Cheers,
to
man.
the chat.
And you're on. You got. If I don't know if you have anything to plug out, but I know you're on Instagram. So if you
Instagram,
Yeah.
Philly Crooker 87. I am now over 1,000 followers.
wow,
That's cool.
nice.
I think I'm like 1,008 or
Congrats.
something like that. So just gonna keep racking them up. So, but yeah, if you guys want to follow me on there, check me out. That's where I do most of my beer stuff on there.
Check
You'll
him
see
out.
me on some of these panels. So
I
I
think I have your shit in my description, so there might be a link in there.
it's just me taking pictures of beer and give my recommendation, well, not recommendation, but telling you what's in it and that kind of stuff. And yeah,
Awesome. Cool, man. Well, thank you, Josh.
thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Appreciate you. All right, Thrash.
I gave this thing a grade last night. I think it was a 94 out of 100. You know,
Nice.
it's a definite A for American Adjunct Lager. It's up there with, my opinion. It's good with Pabst Blue Ribbon, Hams, all those types of beers. Even Bud Light's up there too. Regular Budweiser, Coors. Regular Budweiser isn't like, that's probably about an 89 for me. But like Coors and Coors Light, they got that beechwood taste to it. I really don't like that beechwood. That it's kind of a goofy flavor to put in.
Goofy.
A lot of
Awesome.
people like it though, but I'd rather have a Bud Light than any of a Coors Light. Let's say I'd rather have a Bud Light, but
Well.
until the homebrew's ready to go, conditioning them, these are great to have. I love them.
How much longer do you have on, or aside from what?
I have a total of 25 gallons of beer. So
Wow.
15 of it is conditioning in the Keyser right now. And then I have 10 gallons that are fermenting. And
Awesome.
I'm going to have to go get my son from work and go pick up a car part. So I'll go ahead and bow out, and I appreciate everyone.
No problem, man.
Cheers,
Thank you so
Thrash.
much. I appreciate it, Thrash.
I'll
Yeah.
see you guys later on if
See you
something
later.
else is going on as soon as I get back.
For sure,
All
man.
right, man.
Cheers,
Cheers.
everyone.
Take care. See you
Cheers,
soon.
man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, that was good having Brian here. Yeah, so this beer is very on par with the hops that I had. A retake on that, the piney stone fruit resinous. I get more of like an orange is coming through more as it warms. I get kind of like that navel orange, sweet orange kind of thing, seedless orange or whatever. And it's kind of like got a pithy thing going again on the under, like just under it all. But then that grapefruit, that kind of the berry from the topaz, the Vic Secret. What is this Vic Secret? I'm just trying to.
Wasn't there? Didn't you say stone fruit earlier? Was in there?
Stone fruit, yeah, kind of maybe like a peach is what I'm getting on that, or peachy berry, tangerine or something. Yeah, just it seemed like everything kind of coincided well with each other. So, however they did this, just was nice, especially with all the hops they used. God,
yeah, that's a lot.
it's just crazy. It seems like too much, but if you're putting it in with, all of them having the same flavors, all of them having some similar characteristics, and mixing them together with like additive, like things like earth or this or that, it seems like they always work out pretty well. So I'm gonna score this a 94 out of 100. It's definitely mid A range in my opinion. I don't know if there's anything better really out there. It's just a pretty good beer, like I figured I'd go mid range on the A, but I'll say 95. I'm gonna go 95 because I thought it was pretty beautiful.
Would you buy it again?
Yes, I would. I would buy a 4 of this for sure. A 6er if they had it. It's really good. So, well, cool. Yeah, shouts. Just Beer and Cheese is next week. Actually, is gonna be been deemed as the goat cheese, chèvre cheese, and of choice, any flavoring, and bring a beer to go, or a sour beer to go with that. Preference wise, to me, it'd be more of a fruited sour with a honey cheese or a baseline plain cheese or something like that. That always works best. But you all do what you want to do, and that's what makes it. So Wednesday this will be going on for a while. I think we're gonna go. It's just an undesignated amount of time. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna fucking keep doing the Hop Happy Wednesdays at 6 o'clock. I like these. There's so many hops out there and so much to learn, even in comparison to the malts. There's only so many malts you can talk about. There's a lot of yeast though that we can talk about. So I'm looking forward to that. But I appreciate it, man. Josh, thank you so much. And Brian for being here, Thrash Metal. And also Thrash didn't mention that he posted the last video of the Chug Challenge. So check that out as well. I think I shared it on my community thing as well. So, man, thank you, chat, for being here.
You guys rock.
Yeah, you guys make it. So thank you so much. We're gonna bow out of here. We're gonna get out. But
next Wednesday is my actual birthday. Next Wednesday.
It's your actual birthday. Yeah. Nice. Happy birthday.
34 next Wednesday.
All right, man. So. All right. Shoot, you're like 12 years younger than me.
34 going on 61. I feel like.
Yeah. All right. Cool, man. Hopefully we'll keep us reminded on that one, and we'll
for sure. Yeah.
Big festival.
Right.
So let's do the Hop Happy outro. Cheers, man. Here we go.
Cheers.